Alright guys, today we're gonna change the ignition coil, ignition leads and spark plugs for 2005 Ford Ka, as you can see. Let's check the engine bay. So we're gonna do some serious business today. So we're gonna remove the air filter box, then we're gonna change the ignition coil, we're gonna change the ignition leads, we're gonna change the spark plugs, and also I'm planning to clean throttle body. So all of them, they're gonna be separate video, then people can watch what they need instead of watching whole video. So let's start. First, let's remove the battery head, just in case because we're gonna mess with electrical system, so we don't want to get electrocuted. So most battery heads are using 10 mil. So let's just chuck in there. So right now it is safe enough to work. So let's remove the air filter box. Then we need to remove this pipe as well. So first let's get rid of this. So that one probably gonna work. Sorry about the mess of the garage, because I just rent it, so still under the renovation. All that one removed. Okay, so it is a bit tricky because place is too tight. There you go. The engine seems fine, but I bet it had better days. So what we're gonna do first, I would like to mess with throttle body on the last. So let's remove the ignition leads first. Probably this one, original one from the factory. As you can see, Ford mark on it. So now we can reach the ignition coil easily. So there's a socket. Let's remove the socket first. There's a 4 bolt, 2 up there, 2 down there, so we just need to remove them. After we're gonna have the ignition coil and the cover plate. So let's check what are they. Okay, so this one should work. Yeah, this is the good enough. The extension too big. When you work on the Ford KA, just be careful because they are quite old cars. That's why plastics are very fragile. This extension too short now for the bottom screws, so let's try that way. Let's take off the other one too. So I'm gonna use the flex one because of the water hoses. Actually, short one can work. Let's try. There we go. So why we are changing ignition coil? Because if your engine is rattling and it has a bad acceleration, so there are 3 suspicious parts. It could be spark plugs, could be ignition leads, or could be ignition coil. Then the last one, you should clean or check your throttle body. This is the old ignition coil, so it manufactured by Motorcraft. What we're gonna use today Lemark, almost same, because Lemark also manufactured the original ones too, so it will work without problem. As for the cover, let's give quick cleaning. So these are all parts. So this is a new one. As you can see, there is no brand, but same company are manufacturing with the original one, so it will work without problem. So let's check the ignition order. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Oh, okay. So let's install them. Let's try. Yes. So let's tie them up. Just be careful when you tie them up, because plastic part holding with metal screw, so easy to break it. So for this screw, you need a long extension. as you can see, new ignition coil already installed. It is not that hard. Just after you install, for the reference, you can check the old one. So spark plugs number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as you can see, the numbers on the old part, the first spark plug leads go this one, then number 2 goes the opposite one. Now after that, number 3 goes there, the 4 goes there, so it is like a crossed. Just be careful with them, or you can check the next video for removing the spark plugs and replace the ignition leads. Thank you for watching, guys.